Hello folks, welcome to another edition of Cheap Recipes. I, as usual, is Mr. Cheap Munch, and for some reason when I try and do that intro, my brain just gets the words totally mixed up. Anyway, you all know what this is, Cheap Recipes. I've got quite a nice one for you today. First of all, you need, let me just double check how much mince that was. Yeah, 500 grams of good lean beef mince, or ground beef as Americans like to call it. Yeah, so that's already been cooked. I've drained off as much of the fat as I can. What you see left in the bottom there is just some of the meat juices that have settled. Right, let's make sure it's all nice and broken up. This is just basically a mince and bean bake. It's quite a nice main meal. It can either be for two people, you know, you can have half each as a main meal, or you can feed four if you have a quarter each with some vegetables on the side. And so that's all nice and broken up. So I'm going to stick that into here. Got a tin of beans that I've already opened. Some nice cheap Asda ones. Well, these are good because you get quite a bit of sauce with them. Which is, you know, obviously what you want. And herb wise, there's only two things that go in this one, which is your garlic salt. And about half a teaspoon of that, and about half a teaspoon of paprika. I'm not measuring it, but I know basically what measurements are. Give this a nice mix around now. Try not to break the beans up. As always, you have faithful Iceland onions. I'll cut them ones then. A nice mix in now. There doesn't seem like there's much fluid in this, and there is a reason why. Because once it starts cooking, the onions are going to break down, produce some fluid. Of course, because they're frozen, they're going to let off some water, and also the potatoes will let off some water when they're cooking, which will dribble down into it. 2 seconds folks, be back now. So folks, just did a bit of a clean up, and you wonder why I still have a baked bean tin, because as you thought this might be a bit dry. I said all the other things that are going to come out of it, but you do need one stock cube In this tin there is like some remnants of baked bean juice, so all you gotta do is stick a little bit of hot water in there. Yeah, nice and activated. Tip that all nice and slowly over here. That's one OXO stock cube there. Hopefully get all of it out. And one more little mix around. Like I said, try not to break the beans up at all. And that is your base layer done. Let's place this to the back. Now with the potatoes. You want 4 good sized potatoes like this. Discard the first bit and then a nice sharp knife it's a kind of thin, yeah? See that? You can use a mandolin if you want. I haven't got one myself, but which I do because it makes this a whole lot easier. But I'm reasonably good at getting things around a bit the same width. So what you want to do is you want to get the same place with that bit on this end and repeat the process for this. And basically all you need to do, start in one corner, build up like that. So that's basically what I'll do. Now you might think I've got quite a lot of potato here, but the reason why I've done it so thin is because you want to do one layer and then you want to go over with your leftover bits of potato and plug all the little gaps, because you want to have as least moisture coming out of this as you can, or else you're going to end up with like a big solid mass in the bottom. So I'm going to carry on doing that, and I shall show you once it's done. And welcome back, folks. There we go. And I have 2 layers of potato along the top there. If I had any spare, which I don't, I would sprinkle some cheese on top there as well. That makes for quite a nice extra flavour. Some good mature cheese would make quite a nice cheesy crust on top. But I don't. I'm not going to cook this till tomorrow for our tea, but as soon as it is cooked I shall show you the end product. I shall see you again soon. And there we go, folks, that is it cooked. Everything nice, especially the crispy potatoes on the top. They got nice and crispy, just how we like them. So yeah, please give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe and share and all that gubbins. I shall see you guys on the next cheap recipes.